Cooking is an art. It doesn't matter what spin you put on it, the end result must be palatable, delicious, and enjoyable.
How's everybody doing? Welcome back to my channel. Alright, so guess what? Today we are going to make Jamaica's national dish, Ackee and Saltfish. That's right. Oh yeah, that's right. Are you ready for this? Alright, I am. Alright, so let's turn the heat up in this kitchen, baby. Alright, and jump right into it.
For our Ackee and Saltfish dish, we have a tin of Ackee, boneless saltfish, cooking oil, and I usually use vegetable oil for a dish like this, and ground black pepper. Then we have onion, tomato, green pepper, and peppers of different colors. And of course,
over here some scallions, and these scallions are the ones that and then in here I have the saltfish, and from the package I showed you I took like one piece out of it, and I had from another package that was almost done, I had another piece. So basically you need about 2 pieces or 2.5 pieces depending on how much saltfish you want in the dish. All right, and this has all the salt on it. So what I'm going to do, I am going to run it under the water and to wash off all the salt before I cook it. Okay, some saltfish you have to soak. You have to soak the salt out. But for this one, because I've used it so many times, I know how to deal with this saltfish. I don't necessarily have to soak it. All I need to do is to rinse it properly and then cook it 2 times. Okay, so the first time when the water comes to a boil and you let it cook for a little bit, drain the water off, and then you pour some fresh water and cook it again. Okay, so this is how I rinse it. Okay, and make sure I get all the salt off. Okay, so while the saltfish is being cooked or boiled, we are going to saute the vegetables, okay? Which is the onions and peppers. So we pour a little bit of oil, not too much. Make sure you're keeping your eyes on the saltfish, because this will boil up fast and boil over, and you don't want that to happen. As soon as you see it start rising, you lift it off the stove. You can also lower the flame, but I prefer to just lift it off and throw off the water. And so you're going to put the pot back onto the burner for a second time. And remember, keep your eyes on this pot because the water will boil up fast. Okay, all right, so while that is being cooked or boiled, we are going to saute the other stuff. If you notice, I did not add the pepper, the hot pepper. This goes in later. Now, some people like to cut up the hot pepper, cut it up really tiny, like dice it up, and add it to this. But I don't want to do that. This goes in later for me. Okay. I reduced the flame a little bit so as not to burn the vegetables. While this is being cooked, this is being boiled, I have to keep my eyes on this because it is about to boil over. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to reduce the flame. So while this is going, I am going to add, and to break up the saltfish into little pieces, not too tiny, not too big, okay? Just, you know, little bite sizes. And then I'm going to add it to the sauteed vegetables. You can either use a fork to break it up or your fingers if it's not too hot. What I actually did after I drain the water off of it, I run some cold water on it just to cool it out a little bit and to get off any excess salt. And so I blend this in, and over here I have some water boiling, and the purpose for that is to rinse the ackee as soon as I open it from the tin. I just like I don't know, I just don't like to eat the ackee straight from the tin. Alright, so you mix this in, and then you're gonna let it wait. Let it simmer for like, you know, 60 seconds or so. And then if your ackee is not ready yet, then you can turn the flame off or put it all the way to low, and it's just gonna sit there and simmer, or just sit there and wait. Okay? So now I'm going to open the tin of ackee. Okay, I opened the tin of ackee with a can opener. Now, this has water in it, so you're going to have to drain the water off, okay? Prior to opening the tin, I rinsed the top of it, okay? I washed all my goods when I got home from the grocery store, but again, I rinsed the top just to make sure there's no residue or anything on there that will get into the food. So after I drain the ackee, this is the ackee in here, you can do one of two things. You can either place it in the boiling water for like 30 seconds or so, or you can just pour the water onto the ackee, okay? I do either one. But today I am just going to pour the water onto it, okay? So after I pour the hot water onto the ackee to rinse it off nicely, just because it's just coming from the can, now I'm going to add it to the vegetables. Okay. You're gonna put your burner on somewhere between medium and low, closer to low, and then you're gonna cover it. Now I'm going to add this pepper, and I'm going to cover. And this will cook for like 15 minutes or so. Okay, so 5 minutes before this is done, I remove the pepper because I don't want it to burst in there. Because honestly, I don't like anything burning up my tongue and my throat. I don't like anything to, yes, I'm Jamaican, and they have it to say Jamaicans like spicy stuff and do not like my food to be too spicy. I want to be able to enjoy my food without my mouth being on fire, okay? So you're going to let this continue cooking, and then that's it.
And there you have it. Please stay tuned for videos of various foods that can be eaten with this dish. If you enjoyed watching this video, please leave a comment in the comment section down below. Also, Please remember to subscribe, share this video, hit that notification bell so that you will be notified at my next upload. Also, please hit that thumb up. Thank you so much. Stay safe.